So, I just watched Children of Men, and it was very good. I I thought it was amazing. It's a 2006 sci-fi film, which sort of a dystopian future where humanity, all the women in the world have gone infertile, and there hasn't been a birth in 18 years. The film starts off with the youngest person in the world being killed, and the main character just gets a coffee and then a bomb goes off. It's a very upsetting film. It's not very hopeful in a lot of ways. The main character is just some guy, Theo is his name, and one day, while he's coming back from work, I don't know where he's going. He's got this weed friend, and he's an old man, and whatever. So he's coming back from work one day, and then he gets kidnapped by the Fishers, and the Fishers are like this terrorist organization because the whole world is gone to hell, but England has sort of survived. Like it's still a bit of a hellhole, but it's like civilization at least. And from we don't ever see the rest of the world; we just get glimpses of it. But the film makes it out like the rest of the world is just complete shit, and England has survived. So, in the film, there's a lot of like on illegal immigrants, and anyone who's not from England is arrested, put in a cage, sent to a ghetto, basically. And in that regards, this film was made in 2006. It's very. It, if we look at today, it has a grasp on what's going on in the world. The migrant crisis still ongoing. We still have voice crack. We still have basically ghettos where we send immigrants, and then the whole thing with Trump. I mean, it's not Trump didn't. He's just continuing it. It started. Bush did it. Obama did it. But like, it's just coming to light recently of caging children and making them stand trial, which is ridiculous. But yeah, the film has a lot on that. So it follows Theo, and after he gets kidnapped by the Fishers, who are a terrorist organization who want to free the immigrants of the UK, we figure out that he's actually had a relation. He knew the leader of the Fishers, who probably his ex-wife or girlfriend or something. They had a kid together. It died. Sad. Yeah. So he knows her, and then she's like, "Yo, we need papers to get this girl through to or out the border to go to the science people." And there's this whole science savior thing, which like, oh, if we get to her, they'll save the world. So he gets the papers. He meets the girl. They drive around a bit. They go into the HQ. The leader gets shot. Pretty sad. Stuff happens. We find out that the girl is actually pregnant. So the whole point of the film is to save this pregnant woman. This is a miracle. It's the first birth in 18 pregnancy in 18 years. So a lot of stuff happens. We find out the Fishers are actually evil and are going to kill the main character and sort of use the baby as sort of a way to start a revolution. So Theo, he gets her out of there. They go on the run for a bit. They go to the weed guy's house. The weed guy gets shot. Yeah, it's a very, very good film. One of my favorite scenes was towards the end of the film. They go into one of the slums so they can get a boat, which will take them to the Tomorrow Corporation or whatever it was. That's a different thing. But so they're in this slum, and there's a bit where they find the baby's been born, and they're carrying it, and then they're going down the stairs with it, and all the people, because it's the first baby born in 18 years, it's all silent, and they go down the stairs, and then because there's a whole like war going on, like hell has broken out. There's a war between the immigrants and the army, and as they go down the stairs, all the rebellion, they stop firing, and then they come down. It's the military. They stop firing, and it's just this silent moment. It's just this. It was a really impressive thing. It was a long take as well. It was quite a. I don't think there were many cuts, so it might have been like a continuous thing, which is a very impressive thing to do in film. So it's just this really great moment where there's just like it's quiet, no one's firing, they're all just staring at this miracle, basically. Some people are praying, they're doing the cross thing. I don't know, I'm not a Christian. Yeah, it was a really great moment. Although, spoilers, I've spoiled this. If you watch these, you should know I don't really care about spoilers. I do have a problem with the ending. The main character, spoilers, main character fucking dies. So he does all this shit. His friends die. His ex-wife gets shot. A lot of people die. And then he's made it, and then they're on this rowing boat heading towards the boat for the future people. And he's like, nah, mate, I've been shot. Why? A lot of sci-fi films have a bittersweet ending, and this was definitely a bittersweet ending. It's sad, but hopeful, because, yeah, sure, he's died, but his death served the greater good of humanity by delivering this person to the good science people who will hopefully take care of her and figure out how to save the world. So it's very open. Like, I mean, I guess he dies, but he could be saved. I mean, they just showed up. He just sort of blacked out. Maybe they'll save him. Maybe they won't. And we don't get anything on what happens afterwards. It's just sort of they're sitting in the rowing boat. The big boat comes. Cut. End of the film. So we don't know what happens afterwards. And it's very interesting. I thought this film was great. I loved it. It was just really good. Everyone in it acted well. Set in a sort of future London, so, you know, a lot of English people. I can relate because I am obviously quite English. You know, white, sort of fucking Aryan, whatever, not a Nazi. But yeah, I really love the film. So if we're going for ratings here, we got the trash and cash system. So you know, I mean, I'm doing this inverted, so I guess that'd be cash for you. I'd say that'd be cash. So good, bad. I would say IMDb gave it like an 8 out of 10. I would probably give it similar. I'd say it's cash. It's towards the cash side. Sort of higher end, not lower end, higher end cash. Yeah, it was really good. I think you should watch it, maybe, or don't. Who knows? See ya.